try this again. In Jesus' name. It's kind of like the interview I did with my dad. Thankfully, I actually saved that one, but golly. Okay. I am recording now. Yes. And we're going to save it correctly now. So let's try this again. Well, training college, and she is just all the way around a phenomenal leader and woman of God, and I'm excited to glean from her what God has led her to do over the years and is continuing to lead her to do. So, here we go. Question 1. When and how did you first feel God calling you to a youth pastor position?
I was in my late 20s, and I had just gone through a recent loss of a family member who was in his teenage years. That put a fire under me to answer the call of just reaching that age group and sharing the gospel with them.
Amen. Yeah, that's great. That's really good. Second question. What were some of the biggest challenges you faced in this leadership role?
Two main ones come to my mind, and the first one is obviously I'm a girl leader, and so I was able to always connect on many different levels with the girl youth group.
Yeah.
And with boys, I'd show up to games. I'd be there for them to cheer them on in any way that I could. But there were areas that I just was not able to connect with them on, and that was a challenge from time to time. And then also, I would have to say for our kiddos who joined church without guardians or parents, knowing some of their life situations that they would go home to, that was also a wrestle that I faced.
Yeah. Yeah. So, third question kind of goes right along with this one. What are some specific ways that you know God helped you become an effective leader?
Uh, Bottom line is he had to teach me that I'm only called to share him, and he's the one who saves, he's the one who redeems, who heals, who sets us on the right paths. And so if I was just willing to be his vessel with whoever was in front of me and however that looked, that he would have the final outcome in their life. And I trust him with that.
Yeah, that's so good. Being a willing vessel. Okay. Fourth question. What have some of the rewards been from your obedience to the role? Some of the rewards.
Yeah. Seeing these once upon a time middle school and high school students now living out their young adult lives as married couples and stepping into the career paths they feel called to,
Yeah.
and seeing them discover the call of God on their lives.
Yeah, that's so good. Seeing the fruit that was produced. Yeah. Fifth question. What are some of the testimonies from others of their following you?
So there's one guy, Lewis. He is still actually in the youth group at the church. He's an older high schooler now, so he's just got a couple more years of high school. But when he was fresh into youth group, he was yay high and almost ran up to me and said, "Miss Alma, I want to drum for the church one day." And I got to cheer that dream on for him. And now to see him play skillfully and passionately for God, that's been a beautiful testimony of this a young person. Keep that passion for Jesus alive.
Amen. Amen. That's awesome. Love Lewis. Okay, the final question. What is the best piece of advice you would give to someone wondering whether or not to take on a leadership role that they know God has called them to? Your best piece of advice.
Yeah. To serve. Serve wherever you're at. Find yourself busy in whatever you can find yourself busy in. And I truly have learned that as I have lived from that life of serving others, that is where I've discovered where he has called me to lead, because true leadership is nothing more and nothing less than influence, and we can find that as we serve.
That's really good. And I like that quote, true leadership is nothing more, nothing less than influence. So, amen. Well, thank you again for your time, Miss Alma.
I was happy.
And thank you for all of the leadership advice, spiritual leadership advice that you gave. So, awesome. Well, I'm gonna do it right this time, and I'm not going to touch the recording until we're done FaceTiming. Because I don't want this thing to happen again, so. But yeah. Thank you so much. I appreciate you.
I have someone who is watching me proudly from the other side, so.
Huh? What'd you say?
Can you see Gracie?
Oh, I cannot. It's lagging a little bit. I only see your face right now.
Well, Gracie is here with a big smile. Do you want to tell her hi?
Hi, Gigi.
I'm okay. Okay. I'll be right there, all right?
How are the girls doing?
They're doing good. They're doing really good. Addison is like not a little. I'm seeing her mature.
Oh.
In many different ways, and
that's awesome.
The baby. And then Gracie is just really growing into her own personality, and I'm enjoying seeing that.
That's awesome. I see her face now. It's funny because you're talking to me from like 30 seconds later, and I see her talking to me now. Oh, man. Gotta love long distance, right?
Yes.
Golly. Well, thank you again so much for your time, and I really do love all the amazing advice you gave, and just I'm so thankful for what God has done in you and through you through the years.
Well, I'm just honored to have been called and be able to answer that in any way I can. So thank you for calling on me. This was an honor, and it was a pleasure.
Yay. And thank you for doing it twice.
Hey, double. Double blessings. It's all good.
Amen. God is just preparing you too, because you'll get a lot of questions like this over the years. So.
There we go. Well, I love you, Hannah. Tell Nate that I said hello.
I will. Okay? I hope to see y'all soon, maybe at Christmas, hopefully.
Yes. Okay. Well, you have a good night.
I will. You too.
Thank you.